Do I want it on? I get the choice by the look of it. Off or on?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But mind control's pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, Stanley,
No,
you didn't
what?
just activate the controls, did you?
Why?
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Yeah.
Is that what you
It's
wanted?
revenge.
Control?
Revenge.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Who are
But
you
you need to
anyway?
understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go,
No.
turn the controls off,
No.
and leave.
No.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is
Who would
activated
label
without
that?
proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the
stupid.
entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say
You think they could afford a sticker?
2 minutes.
Sticker that says
Now
warning.
this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
What?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Three.
Oh, this is much better than
Red
what
button.
I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time
Three.
left to enjoy
Three.
it.
Where's three?
Mere moments until the bomb
Three.
goes
Where did
off.
three go?
But what precious moments each one of them is.
Three.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
now what?
All this means.
No,
I
I press
barely
three.
know where to start. What's that?
So,
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
sorry.
I
Oh.
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
I press so right.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm
No.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not?
Thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Where's the three?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this
Door,
video
maybe
game
door,
can be
sorry.
beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this
One
place is?
solved. Never solved one.
Stanley,
Solved one?
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment
What?
that you're powerless. To see
Yellow.
you made
Yellow.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
fuck? This is
You
the
wanted to
stupidest
control
puzzle
this
ever.
world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
No.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Why?
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to
Digital
pieces.
again.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
No, Stanley. I think he actually died this time. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. I'm back to the very start. First office.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No,
What could it mean?
no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's different. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never loading. I'm saying it too. Awaiting input. Input received. Now what? Where's that go? That wasn't there before. Oh god. What the fuck am I meant to do?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, that's it. This is the last time I'm going left. I'm gonna try pressing the button. Trying to press it off.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah, okay, I know.
Feeling a
Blah, blah,
wave
blah, blah.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
What?
hoping he might find an answer there.
Wow. It's like remembered everything.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, let's see if the bathroom's changed. So. Shut these doors. And nothing's changed. Okay.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle
Whoa.
surprise.
Okay. Did not expect that at all. It's so dark. Nothing, just a big luminescent button. Let's go. Bring the elevator. Narrator, can't you speed things up a little bit? Let's go. Loading, 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 loading. Okay, create the elevator. Let's go. Let's make this quick.
Stanley walked straight
Oh,
ahead
okay.
through the large door that read Mind
Yes,
Control Facility.
Yes, okay. Let's go, let's go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Hey!
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Creepy videos.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. Yes. He has the strength. He's been sitting on his ass his whole life pressing buttons.
Now the monitors jumped to
conserved it all
life,
up
their
for this
true
moment.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah. Let's go, elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yes, that's
Was it even
Stanley.
possible? Had he
can do
truly
it.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the
Wasted it.
world?
Yes. Wasted it until now. Gonna have some epic comeback and save
But here
the
was the
world.
proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
want a TV
decided
like
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible